Good people, great people, remarkable people are never going to work for a bad business owner.
Correct. Yes.
The blind spots as entrepreneurs, people ask me, like, Brandon, how do you stay on edge? How do you not see those blind spots? I'm like, I partner with Grant Cardone. Like my team, we were on a call presenting a business case of something we're going to do that's $1 billion company, and Grant Cardone's like slamming on the table yesterday with my whole team on there. He's like, we're not doing it fast enough. Find a different way. Push a little harder. Give me something I can, like the team afterwards, like, oh my God, he's just like you. And I go, well, that's why I partnered with him. Right. Because I don't care who you are. If you're in the right group, if you're with the right people, if you're like, I can receive that from Grant because I'm his partner.
Right.
Just like you can receive it from me because we're partners. We're both benefactors of that golden nugget that somebody didn't think about.
Yes.
And that's why we partner. That's why we're all partners. So I just want you to know that stuff comes to me all the time too.
It's great.
But it's because I decided I wanted a partner who could press me to learning how to make $500 million or $1 billion. I needed somebody who's on the journey. Not somebody who did it 10 years ago and is retired.
Right.
And it's the same consideration with you, which is I want somebody who's on that journey who's willing to get in the trenches with me. Because if I call Grant right now and said, dude, I need you to fly out right now. We're going to battle for something. He'd be on a plane out here. In fact, he'd be like, oh, finally, something fun to do. So talk a little bit about when you started, when you went back to your team and you're like, we're going to blow this thing up. What was their first response?
Oh, they were excited. You know, most of the team's relatively new, and we came back just from 360 with values and a mission and a vision, and we instilled that in everybody. And I got to tell you, then those folks, they go out and get it done for you. So this idea of replication and you know, making more Jeffs and more parts, it's real. I mean, they're also salespeople. They bring in jobs. I got to tell you, I couldn't be happier than sitting here with you when what we've done. It's great.
And I think most business owners, they're so frustrated with employees because you hear more often than not. In fact, it's the second biggest reason businesses fail, and 2/3 of all businesses fail cyclically every 5 years. So when you listen to the excuse, like, I couldn't find any good people. And I just want both of us to reiterate to everybody listening to this, everybody watching this. Good people, great people, remarkable people are never going to work for a bad business owner.
Correct. Yes.
But when you figure out how to become a good business owner, and you can paint that vision, and you can give people confidence, because everything rises and falls on confidence. If you can give those people confidence, and then they start getting traction, what you just described, where they're pulling you now because they want to impress you. They want to show you that you can depend on them. They want to show you that they want that opportunity because you're talking such a big picture with them now. So how important is the big picture versus the transactional stuff that has to happen every day?
Yeah, well, it's everything. But, you know, it starts with, like what I'm learning here today about just the job description. When you put out a solid job description and you put those core values in that description, and then they come meet you and realize you live that every day, that's when you start attracting the great talent.
The filters there.
The filters there.
So the drainers, they're like, oh, or the watchers or the reckless doers are like, man, this is going to be too hard to hide in here. You ever had anybody hired and you realize 6 months later they're hiding?
Yes.
I've seen it. I've had it. Yeah.
Yes, it happens. You just got to move them out.
Exactly. And if your culture's strong enough with the people that you just described that you're building behind you, they'll get rid of those people before you even have to deal with it.
Yes.
You can't hide from a high performance team.
You can't.
Because you're dragging them down too.